Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. Look like YouTube have a problem, and too many people do not know that we are even live on air. They are not receiving notification. I'm not sure if this is done only for me, but this is how it is since yesterday. However, I have another issue. That's my internet is not the upload speed, not the download speed. The upload speed is not good, so we hope we will not lose connection. Otherwise, we have to redo the video again. Today, our topic is about an article published by an American magazine. It's called Newsweek. Now, the one who published the article is a very well-known person. This guy, he do nothing except promoting Islam. His name is Greg Constantine. And he claimed that he's not a Muslim, but obviously he is officially paid by Muslims if he isn't a Muslim. Because this guy, he writes nothing except promoting Muhammad and Islam. Nothing. You can go and watch his Twitter, his Facebook. He speak about nothing except Muhammad is amazing, Islam is amazing, the miracle of the Quran, etc. So this guy, he said, can the power of a prayer alone stop the Corona? And then he start, okay, so what is the solution? The solution, as you see here, Prophet Muhammad, as he called him, doctor, expert like etc. Dr. Anthony, etc. He said blah 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 blah. Okay, do you know also suggested good hygiene and quarantine during pandemic? Who? Prophet Muhammad, 1300 years ago. Are you sure? So Prophet Muhammad, he taught us hygiene. I don't want to waste my time and your time, and I will try to make this video shorter because we will go live on air again in the quality of life. Actually, I supposed to go in the quality of life first, and then I come here, but we miss it. So we will go later in the quality of life, and those who like to join us, feel free to join us. The quality of life account, as you see in the screen, we have a topic. You can check it out, and we will go after we finish here. Now, this guy, he says, Muhammad, if you hear of an outbreak of a plague in a land, do not enter it. But if the plague outbreak out in a place while you are in, don't leave that place. Now, you see here, actually, this is a stupid thing to say, because if I am not ill and there is an outbreak of a disease, why I will stay until I get sick? This is number one. If you are saying to me that Muhammad saying that so you will not carry a disease with you, well, that is a stupid thing to say anyway, because he is saying if you hear of outbreak in a plague on a land, do not enter it. Do not enter that land. Okay, so Muhammad here, he claimed that he knew that this is a disease which can spread easy between a human being, and the purpose of not leaving it is not to carry the disease with you. But if you don't leave and you are not sick yet, then you will get sick and you will die. And then here we will see something very funny about Muhammad. Let us say that this statement is what they are practicing today, but isn't it every human being? He says, I have cold, don't hug me. I have cold, don't get close to me. Cold, just cold, nothing dangerous. Isn't it? This is something everybody knows. Don't come and visit me, I am sick. You will get sick too. I mean, this is very silly. I mean, this is not a science. This is something a human being knew for centuries and thousands of years. If you associate yourself with somebody is sick, you will get sick, especially if it's a contagious disease. Now, let us show you the intelligence of a Prophet Muhammad, and you are being the judge. He quote for us this, and supposedly this is the solution which Muhammad suggests. Okay, and so Muhammad is solving the problem. Muhammad is the big problem. He is coronavirus himself. Let us read Muhammad. If we follow his advice, what will happen to us? First of all, Muhammad is a false prophet who he claimed that viruses do not enter cities because there's angels are protecting cities, which is obviously stupid and false, because not long after the city of Medina was infected by the disease which is called the plague, and tens of thousands of people die. If you read with me here, Muhammad is saying clearly that angels are protecting the city, and plague and the Dajjal. Dajjal supposedly a person who claimed to be the Messiah, but he's a liar, like Muhammad. Supposedly Muhammad is not a Dajjal. But look what happened. Right after Muhammad, he said this statement, and then he died. Then a few years after his death, a big disease outbreak happened in the city of Medina, and people, they were dying left and right. Let us see the hadith and see how Muhammad, he exposed himself first as a false prophet. And this is the most important thing. Muhammad is a false prophet. Once, read carefully, and they cannot say this is not Sahih. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Hadith number 2643. 2643. Once I went to Al-Medina, where there was an outbreak, disease, and the people were dying rapidly. I was sitting with Umar. Who is Umar? Umar is the caliphate. So this is not 100 years or 2000 years after Muhammad. This is right away. Umar is a one of the companion of Muhammad. So this has happened few years after Muhammad's death. And as you see, the disease is spread in Medina, and people, they were dying, and Muhammad's prophecy come to be exposed that he is a false prophet. Now let us go to Muhammad teaching and hygiene. This is what they say in the article. Let us say I am going to teach you now hygiene. When you eat, do not wipe your hands till you lick it or had it licked by someone else. I mean, this is alone kind of stop coronavirus. If you are a person in the restaurant or you are going in the street and you have some food in your fingers, please give your finger to somebody else to lick it. And supposedly this is the hygiene of Muhammad. Let us continue. Muhammad explained what is the favor which comes from those diseases. According to the science of Muhammad, favor is something coming from Jahannam, which is a word stolen from the Bible, which Muhammad obviously here proving that he's a thief. So it is the favor, it is a heat coming from Jahannam, from hell. I mean, obviously this is a very, Dr. Muhammad, he knew what he's talking about. It's very scientific and it's true. Actually it's true. I mean, obviously fever is coming from the heat of hell. I mean, isn't it obvious? What's wrong with you, right? So it is very true. Muhammad, he don't, sorry, I should not say Muhammad without saying Dr. Muhammad. I apologize. Not only Dr. Muhammad, scientist Muhammad. Okay, so now we found where the fever is coming from. All right. Let us continue with the hygiene of Muhammad, or the medicine of Muhammad. Here we go. Muhammad, he found a medicine for corona. This is the medicine Muhammad, he gave to anyone, to anything, any problem. Look at this. Use this black seed, for indeed it contain a cure for every disease except Assam. What Assam? It is death. I mean, look how stupid he is. Every disease except death is death is disease. So Muhammad claimed that this seed, and let me show you the English version of this seed. Here we go. Here they are giving it to you. Abu Hurairah narrated that Allah Messenger said, in the black seed there is a healing for every disease except the death. And the black seed is Showens. I don't know if this is the correct translation. You can check it out. So now we do not need really to go and find a vaccine or anything for corona. Prophet Muhammad, he found one seed have the solution for any disease, anything. You see, any disease, every disease. Muhammad didn't say this is good for flu. He didn't say this is good for fever, maybe your ear remedy, your eye infected. No. Muhammad is saying clearly this is for every disease, no matter what. Don't give me the name. I don't care. The name of the disease is not important. This is fit for every disease. So why we don't call Trump immediately, who is desperately trying to find a solution for this disease in America, in Italy, in Iran, in Saudi Arabia, in Egypt, people dying left and right, and here we go, the medicine in front of us. Why nobody is calling the doctors, the scientists? Tell them that we have the medicine. Any disease, you have heart disease, this will help you. You have a blood illness, yeah, this will. Do you have liver problem? This will help you. And who is saying that? Dr. Muhammad himself. So there's no way. And remember, Muhammad, he don't say things from his own. According to Muslims, Allah taught him. Muhammad is illiterate. He did not know what he's talking about, supposedly, right? So where did he get this knowledge from? Amazing knowledge, brother. He got it from Allah. And as you see, this is a very strong hadith. Muslims cannot say, oh, this is a rejected hadith. This can solve any disease you want. So please don't worry about Corona. Prophet Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad, scientist Muhammad, he found a solution for it. And, you know, and the funny, he was saying this and he himself is sick. I mean, the guy Muhammad, he's always sick. And he is telling us what is the solution for sickness. Let us continue with the intelligence of the Prophet. Prophet Muhammad, he said that there is nothing called contagious disease. The Prophet SAWS-FM shortwave, long wave, he said, there's no infection, no evil man. By the way, it doesn't say no infection, but no infection, you liar. Go down a little bit, you see the same hadith, different. No infection, doesn't say that. Look at the lies. No divination, no transitive disease. Do you see how the translation changed? Just depend who is the translator. So the first two translation, they were trying to hide the lies of Muhammad. They are not saying, it doesn't say what they are saying. He is saying that there is no disease transmit from a person to a person. This is a lie. It's not exist. There is no transitive disease, no divination, but good omen pleases me. Good omen. So this guy, he don't believe that there is a disease can be contagious, go from a person to person. He believes this is a lie. Yet he believes in good omen and bad omen. And obviously this is very clear science. I mean, we have to agree, right? And as you see, all those hadith are sahih hadith. They cannot say this is not true. So, but hold on. How Muhammad, he said, don't go to a place, have a disease, and then don't get out from it, because Muhammad is a scam. This guy, he says something, and then he obviously he's a fool, because either you believe that the plague can spread, or you don't believe in it. In this statement, he is saying you cannot believe in this. You cannot believe that you can get sick because of somebody else. Why is that? Because Muhammad, he claimed that all those disease, Allah, he sent it to you no matter what. Allah, he punish people. If you go in the Quran, you will find the Quran saying that Allah is the one who made people sick. Allah don't heal anyone. And this is not metaphorically. All those verses, a Muslim can say this is metaphorically, right? Well, let us say if it's metaphorically, because it says that Allah, he punished people by illness. He punished them. And the funny, Muhammad, he said that if you are a person let me open a hadith. I don't know if I can find the hadith in here where it says that الطاعون is the needles of the genie, which means the plague is from the needle of the genie. The genie, they are the one who stink you with it. You see, this website cannot find the hadith for it, but let me find it for you in Arabic, and we can use Google translation. And here you see the science of a Prophet Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad, scientist Muhammad. All right. All right, we found the hadith. Here we go. This is a Muslim website. Islam, questions and answer. The question number is 310767. I'm going to use Google translation as usual because we do not have the English one. So let us do this. In front of your eyes, I will do Google translation. How Muhammad explained the plague, how the plague happened. Translate. All right. The question is, does the Prophet of Allah says that the plague is from the stabbing of the genie? The plague happened because genie is stabbing you with needles. Answer, yes. And this is the reference for the hadith. They asked Muhammad, what is at-ta'un, which means what is the plague? He said, it is the stabbing of the genie by their needles. قال وَخْزُ أَعْدَاءَكُمْ مِنَ الْجِنِّ. And if you die from it, you are a martyr. So why you are a martyr? Because the genie killed you. So now we understand where the plague is coming from. Because the genies, your enemy, they are the one who is stabbing you. You see, it says here, stab with a spear. So the genie, he have a spear in his hand, and you are walking down a street, and you have no idea, and then the genie, he put the needle in your ass, and then you got the plague. This is the explanation of Dr. Muhammad, and this is very, very scientific. I mean, who can refuse this? Can you? And as you see here, those are the reference of Muslims. This is not mine. Narrated by Ahmad, hadith number 19528. And this is your Muslim website, not my website. And here there's more reference and more hadith, more numbers, etc. So now, as long we found how plague happened, it is genie attacking us by their stab. This is why when you die from plague, you are a martyr. Makes sense. Let us see how we can stay with the amazing teaching of Prophet Muhammad. After Muhammad, he taught us that there's no such a thing. It's called a transitive disease, or a disease can spread like contagious by people. He refused to accept that. Then he come with something more nice. Once Muhammad was sick, and here you can tell how healthy Muhammad is, who is advising everybody how to get healthy, but he is the last one to be healthy. If you read with me this hadith is not a comedy, it is serious. Abu Bakr kissed the forehead of the Prophet when he was dead. Aisha, look at this hadith. Aisha said, we put medicine on one side of his mouth. Okay, hold on. The guy is dead and you are putting medicine in his mouth? The guy is not dead. But obviously Muhammad is a dead man. He is always dead. There's one of two solutions here. Either he played dead or he is always sick, so they think he's dead. Aisha added, we put medicine in one side of his mouth, but he started waving us not to insert the medicine in his mouth. Dr. Muhammad, he don't want medicine. He don't want his own medicine, but this is the medicine you're asking them to give to everybody, but he do not want his own medicine. We said he disliked the medicine as patient usually does. But when he come to his sense, so Muhammad was losing his sense. He's a crazy man. You see how sick he is? He said, didn't I forbid you from putting medicine by force in the side of my mouth? We said, we thought it was just because a patient usually dislikes medicine. He said, none of those who are in the house, but will be forced to take medicine in the side of their mouth. Like, what the heck? So Muhammad was sick. They are trying to help him. He is dying, and they put medicine in his mouth, and now he want to force them, or everybody in the house, that we are going to insert medicine in your mouth. It doesn't matter if this medicine will kill you, it's not good for you, it doesn't matter. Right now, everybody in the house put medicine in their mouths, force them to take medicine. This is Dr. Muhammad advice. Alright? And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, as you see. So Dr. Muhammad, he is doing the right thing. We continue. Muhammad is the best man who teach us about hygiene. Muhammad said, if one of you, a piece of his food fail in the ground, don't leave it for the devil. So what we do? Wipe it and eat it. Chapter, it is recommended to lick one finger and wipe the bowl. Huh? What? Lick what? Okay. And eat a piece of food is a drop after removing any dirt from it. So if you are walking down the street right now in Germany and you are biting your sandwich, a piece of your sandwich fell down. What do you do? What do you do, brother? You grab this piece of sandwich from the ground, you wipe it, and then you eat it, and then lick your fingers. And this is supposedly the hygiene of a Prophet Muhammad who is going to stop Corona. And listen, you have to eat it with 3 fingers, not with 4 or 5. 3 fingers. Trinity. When any of you drop a mouthful, he should remove anything filthy from it, and then he eat it. And he should not leave it for shaitan. Shaitan will eat it, brother. Shaitan, this is the worry now. Shaitan is going to eat it. I mean, are you going to feed shaitan? No way. Prophet Muhammad is the best one who can help you with hygiene and can make you fight Corona. As an example,